Hello, I'm Cloudos and welcome to Casually Nerds. Here's another Bloodline video. Actually, I am going to put a theory to the test. This theory is something which the Redditor Krino Nai Baka. Well, he mentioned something along this line. See, limit breaking, even your limit break for others is experience efficient. That is to say, those fodders that you're going to use to limit break your main, if you limit break those fodders, it is EXP efficient. What is meant here is that you actually limit break the 4 stars before you evolve them to 5 star. In other words, you limit break them, you have to train them up to level 60 before you evolve to 5 star and then fuse to your 5 star main, as opposed to just evolving directly at level 50 and then fusing to your 5 star main. So okay, we need experience charts for this, and here it is. Well, numbers will be kind of small, I'm not sure if you can see it, but notice the trend. 1 star, alright, where my mouse is highlighting this is 1 star and 2 star. Notice the experience growth. It should be here. The experience growth to, let's say, from level 1 to level 2 is always 200. From level 2 to level 3 is 210, and so on. But notice when it hits 3 stars, from level 2 to level 3 is actually 290. Right, and 4 stars is the same, but 5 stars, however, it's different. It's 424. So 5 stars is harder to level up. I think, yeah, if you'd have summon a 5 star directly at level 1, you would know what I'm talking about when you're trying to raise it. It seems a lot harder to level as opposed to your 3-4 stars. This is because it requires more experience points to level up. That being said, let me get my notepad. Right, so what the theory suggests is that when you are from level 50, level 50 limit break material as opposed to a level 60 limit break material. As a 4 star from level 50 to level 60, this would be, it is basically this total minus this total, and we get the in between of how much experience is required to actually train a level 50 to level 60. Right. So we put this is the amount of experience that you need in total to train a level 64 star. You minus the level 54 star, and this is a lot of experience. Okay, so what the theory suggests is you need to actually gain more than this experience when you're fusing the 5 star form for it to be effective, because the 5 star form requires a lot more experience. So in theory, when you evolve the 4 star to 5 star, it's going to give more experience when you fuse as well. So whether it's bigger than this figure, let's put this figure in one side first. And let's test it out, because I do have all the necessary ingredients to try. Here we go. Back to the game. Right, so just so to show that it is a clean level 50 4-star that's going to be evolved to a 5-star, I kept them at their 4-star state, so I will evolve them now. Right. One of the level 50 is my Lilo. So this is a 4-star, and I'm gonna evolve it to a 5-star. Okay. So it would be at a level 50 5-star. Here goes. Alright, and I have a level 60 5-star as well. I mean, it's a 4-star now. This would be my Rhea. This is at level 60, it's a limit break 4-star. So when I evolve this, it will be a level 60 pure clean 5-star without any fusion. Let's go. So if I fuse them to my respective main, here's my little main, it's actually level 80 right now. And if I fuse my level 50 5-star, you can actually see the experience right at the bottom there. Should be bottom left of the screen. Right, the number there is actually 314415. So let's, well, just write that down. So what is the difference between fusing the level 61? So I have my main Rhea, which is level 69. And if I fuse, I need to unlock this. If I fuse the level 60 5-star, I get 500,000. Well, exactly 513,600. So let's see if the difference is more than this. Experience, well, the difference is, okay, we take the 6-star again and minus the, I mean, we take the level 60 and minus the level 50. That will leave us with 199,185. Essentially, you are needing more, you are giving more experience if you train to level 60, because you need 200k over experience to train a 4-star level 50 to level 60. And well, this is the limit break, and I fuse the 5-star doesn't give more than that. So the theory is busted. Okay, so I want to readdress the theory and say that the experience efficiency comes in only when you actually train from the start. That is to say, you don't have a 4-star to train from the start. You train them out of 3 stars to make a 4-star. And so if let's say you have a 3-star to make a 4-star, it's an example like this level 35 Linda here is a result of an evolution of 2 3 stars at its base. This has not been fused with anything, so it's at level 35 at its base. So if I fuse it to my Linda just now with 1.5 experience, you can see that the gain here is 81780. A gain in experience. So with that being said, you need to fuse 2 to sort of limit break your 4-star for level 60. So if you take this number and you multiply by 2, because you're fusing 2 anyway, you get this amount of experience gain. That is to say, the earlier number that we had just now, where how much experience you need to train from level 50 to 60 4 stars, is this amount 200, right? So if you fuse a level 35 limit break material, this would give you minus the amount of experience that you gain from the 2 that you fuse, and it's actually only, you need to train about 82,600, which is somewhat a slight gain to train it all the way up to level 60. Yeah, I mean when you fuse the level 60 as a limit break fodder. So it's worthwhile to fuse the level 60 limit break fodder only if you're creating them from level 35 4 stars. If you only have like level 1 4 stars, the theory is, yeah, like I said, busted. So yeah, so if you're making them out of, in conclusion, if you're making them out of level 35 4 stars to make a 5-star, then limit breaking your limit break fodders is experience efficient. But if you are not, like my Lilo is just using 1-star Lilos, keeping it at 5-star, keeping it at level 50 is more experience efficient. Yeah, I hope that clarifies everything, and if that does, give this video a like and send this video, share it with whoever else you know who's playing this game, who might help them to decide whether to limit break or not. To limit break the limit break fodders. Right, this has been Cloudos and signing out. See you in the next video.